Hello everyone, welcome back to the session. This is Santosh. So today onwards we will learn about most important programming language in the web history. It is JavaScript. Why I'm saying JavaScript? Everything I will tell you in detail now. Before that, in the last session, let's revise that. So in the last session we have learned about the coding part of integrating the HTML and JavaScript CSS, where you can see, right, designing the website with the help of only the HTML and CSS along with the responsiveness. So right now we have developed only the hero banner and also the about us. We can make it a like complete website, like how, for example, let's take Swhizz Technologies. As you can see, website, and let's go to home page. As you can see, different components are there. This is a nav bar, and this is about us, and this is service page, and this is a popular courses, like a list of courses, contact us page, everything whatever we needed we can create it. So I think I hope you got an idea of it. It's like a mini project of why we are using HTML and why we are using CSS. I have given everything in detail, like what is the importance of each and every CSS property and each and every tag in the HTML, like semantic tags and all the anchor tags and everything stuff. So till now you have got detail about static website. So let me explain you what is static website. Before that, let me close this. So today onwards we will learn in the class number 7 6 class number 8, as class number 6 7 6 and 7 are the mini project one. I will explain you in detail here. I will write it here for memory purpose so that you guys won't confused. Class number 6 and 7. So here, first of all, we have to know what is JavaScript. Let me explain what is JavaScript, and we will also learn what is static website and dynamic website, and I will give importance of JavaScript, and then I will give somewhat basics, what are the basics of JavaScript, and then we will learn about data types of JavaScript and variable declaration. So in this class we will learn about all these topics. So let's go with it one by step. Let's keep me it in order. So what is static and what is dynamic? So you guys have idea what is website, right? Everything which we develop for the web to show it in the browser, so that it will be used for every user and you can see in the worldwide website. So, and there are two types of websites in the basically, which are static and dynamic. Static is nothing but till now what we have learned. To be simple, I will say whatever the data which we write here in the coding part, in the this data like home page, or else the data which we have given in the content or all the dummy data, it won't be changing until you change it from the coding side. It won't change the data in the UI part, right? For example, fresh flowers or else natural flowers or alarm ipsum, all the data. If you want to remove fresh flowers and write great flowers or anything, like so that you have to go for the coding side and you have to change the data and you have to get it. But dynamic website means the term dynamic will only say that the data will commit from the backend. Whatever you want to change, you can change it from the backend also. Instead of static, instead of coding part, you can give it in from the backend itself. So for example, let's take an example like calculator. Okay, so I am taking a calculator. So instead of calculator, this is take an example of calculator. Here you can see this is a numbers that designing everything with the help of HTML and CSS. But once you click into 2 and you will get the function option of 148 value, all the things which we are getting the data, which is help of JavaScript. Hope you got it in detail. So nothing but JavaScript will give the logic. So if any means in interview point of view also, they will ask one thing: what is the JavaScript is used for? Is used for logic creation or dynamic website creation, so that everything logic will be created with the help of script, which is JavaScript. So that is the main difference between static and dynamic website. So static website means it will be like a no change in data, and dynamic website means the change will be data from the logic. Okay, now let's go with what is JavaScript. Okay, so JavaScript is nothing but a programming language. Okay, how you are learning like a C++ in the your BTech or else in the degree thing, like basics, or else you listened about Java. You listened about Java, right? That is also one programming language, or PHP. These are the things what we call programming languages. So so programming language is nothing but we are saying converting our requirement to the computer where it can understandable. So means we are, so for example, see in Andhra Pradesh or Telangana we will speak in Telugu language, and in outside of India mostly will speak in English or else Latin, anything language. So that like that language only to speak with the computer, we have a language that is called programming language. In how we have spoken language different like Japanese, or else in USA English, like that here computer also have different languages to speak. One is the JavaScript and Java, or else PHP, or else Python. All these are the programming languages to speak with the computer, so that you will say with the computer, this is the thing I required, and do it when I click on this button or when I trigger on this one. That is how we are speaking with the computer in the programming. So think about programming is language is not a coding, or else don't think like that. Just think it is like you are speaking with the computer in its understandable language. That is simply called programming language. And to make the computer understandable language via VS Code or what we are reading it is called as coding. Nothing more than that. Hope you got it right. Clarity. Coding is nothing but telling the computer in its understandable language. With any languages which we like, how we have Telugu, English, Kannada, Malayalam, like that only here in programming language we will have PHP, Java, JavaScript and Python, like that. So in all the programming languages, why we are learning JavaScript? That is, I will tell you the question. So in starting of the intro I told, in web structure you have front end and backend, right? So front end we will use the React, Angular, Vue.js, or else with the help of HTML, CSS and JavaScript you will write it, and backend you will have Node.js, Python and everything. So when you want to become if you learn like JavaScript, you can become the front end developer as well as backend developer, where in backend you will learn Node.js in the upcoming classes, and front end you will learn the React in the upcoming classes. So that JavaScript is a fundamental basic language where you will learn everything, like from front end this one and back end this one. For example, if you learn PHP, you can only learn back end, Python backend, Java backend. There is no front end there. Front end you have to learn only with the JavaScript. There is no alternative. We got a frameworks on JavaScript, like advanced frameworks. For example, in JavaScript, if you write one function like clicking on the button, you have to show welcome to Swhizz Technologies. That you have written a function in JavaScript with only 3 to 4 lines, let's assume. But in a React with a framework or Angular, you will write it in a one line, nothing more than that is the difference. Like in JavaScript and the React and all or everything, the foundation will be the JavaScript only. Okay, you got it right. So if you means, that is why JavaScript is a most advantageous and advanced language which you want to learn. Simply I can say that JavaScript is an evergreen language, so that whatever the language you got or whatever the frameworks you got in the future, if you got doubt, if I learn React now, if I learn MERN stack now, I will get a Vue.js in the future, or else some other thing like any other Angular and any stuff in the future. But whatever new technology will come, the basic will be the JavaScript programming language. That's what make damn sure. So that's why I will say JavaScript programming language is a heart of the MERN stack. Not only MERN stack, I can say it's an mean stack also. Means like nothing but instead of React we'll learn Angular, that's it, but the backend will be same. Okay, so MERN or mean, everything JavaScript is the programming language which will end it's in an evergreen. Evergreen means nothing but it won't go with the trend, it will create the trend, that's it. To be simple, that's what I'm saying, nothing more than that. So this is what JavaScript and what is the importance of the JavaScript I have told you, right? So these are the importance of JavaScript and everything. So now we will learn about basics of JavaScript. What is means, I have told you, right? JavaScript means communicating with the computer or else communicating with the machine. So how to communicate? So every language will have set of rules, right? For example, Telugu we have A to Amha or English A to Z, right? Like that only. Here also few rules will be there to so that we have to learn that rules, and we have to with the help of that rules we have to communicate with the others or else with the monitor. Same like means with the system. Same like how we are doing it. So in JavaScript we will learn. I have divided it into 3 phases. First phase will be fundamentals. Second phase will be DOM manipulation. DOM manipulation is nothing but fundamentals means only JavaScript we will learn without interacting with the HTML. DOM manipulation means we will interact with HTML, so that I said, right, dynamic website, when we are clicking or changing anything in the function triggers, we will change the structure of HTML or change the text in the HTML. That is called DOM manipulation. And third one is the advanced JavaScript. In advanced JavaScript we will learn further like React or frameworks, like we have frameworks like React we will learn in this session, means like in this course. And DOM manipulation as whole, right, with the HTML we will learn. Of course with HTML only we have to learn, nothing more alternative, nothing is there with the DOM means. So I will tell you what is DOM and what is manipulation, what we are doing it. Fundamentals means I will tell you what are the minimum basics you have to learn and everything. So these are the 3 phases which I have declared, means like I have created this course into 3 different sessions of JavaScript to avoid the confusions and everything. So let's go with the basics first. First of all, we have to create everything in how we have HTML and how we have JS. Like that we will have JavaScript. So let me create class underscore 008.js. okay, here we will write everything JavaScript language. So here also we have to link, right? How we are linking the CSS, like that also we have to link, or else here only we can write with the help of script. How we are using style for that one, here in the script we can use it. That is another thing we can use. So I will tell you in both sides. For example, here basics, if I go, so JavaScript basics, how we can test it, whether it's connected or not. We can check with the console. I will tell you what is console. Connected. So see, it's getting connected. So here in elements we are checking HTML, right? As I said in previous classes. Styles we are checking here in the styles, CSS. And computer for the box model, how for each div how much is there width, or how much padding, border or margin, everything we can check here. For styles we can check what are the styles applied here with the help of computer only. In JavaScript we will check it with the help of console, where you can see connected, so that what I have written here, that is getting here reflected. For example, connect let's connected to Swhizz technologies training class. So once I go there, you can see connected to Swhizz technologies training class. So that is how we can connect it. Or else we can do one thing, like how we can connect. This is called internal connection, same like CSS. We can connect here also, but we can connect external JS to the HTML also. How we can connect that one also, will let you know. So you got an idea, right? For now, like what is, before connection I will tell you what is console. So console is nothing but what we printing the statements. For C classes we have printf, right? Console means this is the console tool, as you can see here, right? Console. So what are the JavaScript in the future in the testing purpose, like any issues with the functionality issues, or else functionality testing, how it's calling and whatever is grabbing or everything. I will tell you what is function and everything. So right now everything what we are doing testing purpose we will use with the help of console. And log means it will logbook, like how we will have logbook entry, or else printing the statement, that is simply like log. So that is what console.log. We have not only log, we have so many things which we will not use, but I will let you know what are that, so that you won't confuse. And before that I will show you the external script how we can write. So instead of writing script inside here, because we will have JS means like hundreds or thousands of lines, so that instead of writing here and making this one, we will like how we are making there, we will grab that. Let me give here script with a source of dot slash. That's it. So if I paste it here and check it, you will get the same thing. See, for example, external, see, external contact to system. So this is how we will get what in detail, what are the means a connection between internal CSS, external CSS, all the stuff. sorry, internal JS and external JS. So I will tell you, I will copy, and I told you, right, I will tell you few other things. So let me copy paste it. So instead of log you can give info, or else warning error. See, so as you can see, sorry, not warning, it's a warn. So this is the console.info, sorry, console.log and console.info. Whether to check whether the function is executed or not, we can do it. I will tell you where and how and we will use it, but everything we will use with the console.log in the future for testing purpose. And after that, warning statement you will get in a light orange shape, and error we will get in a red. That is how we can get the errors or else warnings in the console or in the web application in the future. So for example, another thing is there, let student equal to, let me create an object like a name student, after that age 22, after that class MERN institute, so now if I need the data, this everything data in a table format, like I will write console dot table of student, what I have written I will write it, and once I get it, see how it's writing, this is index and this is a value, name, age, class and institute. So that's how we will show what are the console statements and everything. And mostly we won't use all the things, only we will use the console.log of error and also console.log, only these two mostly. Info and warn we won't use nothing in the real life scenarios, because it will come in from the directly from the console debuilt of browser extension, and I will tell you what is the object and all the things. And console.table we won't use that much. So I have told you all these things to know what are the consoles and what are the basics of HTML and all the things. So apart from this one, we will have few things, like I have given a let, right? What is this let? I will tell you. These are the things which I am going to tell, that is variable declarations. So in JS we will have three types of variable declarations: let, var and const. So var, let and const are the three variable declarations we will get it. So what are those? That is the first question I will tell you. So var, let or constant are nothing but a JavaScript declarations only, so that we can use like let student or var student or constant student. But the only difference will be in these three is that where and how we have to use. So make sure this is an interview question. They will ask for every developer. First question sorry, first question is this one only: what is var, what is let and what is constant, and let me difference. So let me give me the difference. So for example, let or else what is let and what is var. So var is used for functions, mostly functional scopes. So if you have idea of the C, C++, all these things, you will get it, or else I will tell you. Right now you can learn that var is used for functions and let is used for block scope. Okay, and another thing is Constant is also used for the block scope. Have you did you learn about the word mutable? Mutable variables, and mutable means, for example, I have given him let student equal to this much, and again I can change the data inside the data. Means if you, for example, let a equal to 22 and I will write again a equal to 23, it will change the data of the mutable thing. That is how let will work. For constant, it won't work like that. If you given one thing, it will be like output will be same, it won't change anywhere whatever you are giving. Where is also a mutable thing, where we will change the things but we will use it in the functions instead of the block scopes. Block scopes means the loops we will use, or else we will use in further like internally in the conditional statements, all the things is called as block scopes. So this is the main difference between the let, where and constant. Okay, so we have another thing important which I want to discuss with you guys, or like we have learned about importance, basics and variable declarations, and another one is data types. So what are the data types? So in what in JavaScript language, programming language, which I'm saying, we have 5 types of database basically, which are number, string, which is called as text, whatever given, boolean, and undefined, and null. These are the 5 types of database data types which we are going to learn. These we can check, for example, what is the data type is given. For example, I have given a console.log of this one. What is this data type? We can check with the help of predefined constant type of. I will explain you what is that and everything. So for example, console.log of, I am writing 22. Okay, as you can see I will get a 22. Let me comment it so that you won't get confused. See, you got a 22. Now if I write console.log of 22 number in a string, means in a quotations, like in quotation marks like 22 or 222 like that you will get as a string. See, the color will change. Number will be like the 22 color, somewhat color. String will be only white color. Okay, so console.log of boolean means nothing will be there. String means whatever data you have written in the quotations. For example, if you write any number in the quotations also, it will become string. Number anyhow, you know, 1 to anything, 0 to anything number is. Boolean means true or false. Only these things you will write. These are the booleans. And undefined means if the value is not declared, means variable declaration is not done, but you are consoling, that is undefined. For example, I will say that one also. Let me console the print the statement of true. If you can see, this is a true value, it is in boolean, and console.log of, I'm writing a, you will get not defined. See why? Because you have given console, I want to print the statement of console the a, but where is the a value? We didn't given any a value. So for example, if I given let a equal to 1 2 3, it will print the 1 2 3. Okay, that is the main things. And null means the data which we are giving it, like let b equal to any type, like empty string or else empty array. I'll tell you what is the array and all the things. You will get an empty array. So I told you, right, what is the use of type of means it will declare the variable. So I will use type of, and I will go here. You can write here 22 also here simply. So control V, type of, we can keep the comma and write any multiple times anything whatever we needed it. Type of, type of A, type of B. So as you can see, this is number is a type of 22 and string this is one type, and 1 2 3 we have given this one. So let me comment this one, and once you can see A is not defined, you won't get anything A value. For example, if I given as a var keyword and I didn't given any value, okay, or a let keyword only, I didn't given any value, you can see undefined. And array or else anything which is an object, it is another type of data type where you will get in detail what is object and object manipulation and all the stuff we will learn it. Array or else what is array, I hope who have learned C language or C++ or any basic language, programming language, everything will be there, but the concepts are same. What I want to say is that concepts of everything like printing the statements or else the data types, everything will be the same only, but only the difference with every programming language is the structure, syntax, what I can say, syntax, how it will be there and how we have to communicate with the programming language of that with the computer. That is only the difference. If you learn the concepts in one programming language perfectly, you can learn any programming language, only the syntax is the difference, that's it. That's how the programming language world will work, right? If you know the word and for example, if you know the name, like your name, student or Santosh or anything name, writing that in different languages is different, but the value or else the meaning of that word is same, right? That is how the world works. That is how here also the same logic and same thing we will write. So in the future we will learn about further things. So right now we have learned everything in detail about what are the data types and variable declarations and all the basics and importance of the JavaScript and why we are learning JavaScript and why I'm pinpointing mostly in the JavaScript. I told you everything in detail here. So in the next class we will learn about further concepts of the JavaScript. Thank you.